So, the Pyromane's abilities. So, I've been mucking around with this, and I must say, I kind of think this may actually be one of the possibly broken, or one of the most broken, more or less, dinos, if it does work for Scorched Earth for the Fire Wyverns. Now, before we get actually into sort of everything with it, I have seen, so even with this buff, it says immune or fire immunity and increased insulation. The fire immunity does not work with lava because it is lava. As I'll show here. So yes, it does still do damage to us. So that's just one thing to note. So yeah, don't try and walk along lava thinking that you're going to be immune, because you're definitely not immune. There are obviously, I will say there are a few things I haven't figured out with this one yet. Although, yeah, so we got that. So, with its ability there, as you can sort of see, it's a bit glitchy. So, yeah, so what you'll have to do to essentially revert it back to its form, I think you can't really run. In the trailer, what I remember, you could essentially run with it and essentially make it transform. What you essentially do is hold X if you're on Xbox. You go down your Pyromane and click that ride, and it transforms back. Pretty cool. And even better, this thing actually cooks food. Bonus. So, you know, if you're in need essentially of a cooker, get one of these. And as we did also see in the trailer, it lights up essentially torches and stuff. Now, as we see just down there, my fire ability is going, but interestingly enough, you stand in fire, it stops. So I haven't really actually been able to test it properly, so to speak, but what I sort of have seen, as is I can't properly do it because I don't have actually enough time, but when you go into water, and obviously you get that sort of underwater buff sort of thing, we aren't probably going to be fast enough to properly show this, but yeah, we're not going to be fast enough, but I did try it earlier, and there was like literally a second left, and it stopped it. Essentially, my flames came back. So, possibility is essentially you can revert back to your flames if you hit lava. So, pretty cool. And yeah, so with the whole lighting things up thing, so I've got this on actually 1, I believe it would be. And they'll go out in a minute. Might have to back off. There we go. So, so it is at 1. As we can see there. And so interestingly enough with it is, if we just come to about this jawbone, about there, a little bit further. I thought it was just about the jaw. There we go. So that one there lights up. Now we take it to number 2, and everything lights up. So, I don't exactly know how far out would that be? We can have a quick see with doing this. Is that too far? I will say they can be, I want to say it's glitchy, but I think it might take a few moments for it to actually work. Or, no, that might be the sort of sweet spot there. There we go. So that one lights up. That one does. So you can sort of see here you've got about... Well, that's not going to show me the range, how far away I am. But then we go to 3. And how far out will this be? I wasn't actually planning on testing it like this, but as we can still see there, it did just light up. That there lights up. So you're probably looking at about 50 odd meters. For number 3, you've got about 50 odd meters range, roughly. Hopefully they had the ability to actually see the actual proper range of that. What else do we have for abilities? So obviously we've got the swap part, obviously is like that. If we... I wonder if I have this on aggressive. It should be on aggressive. Yep. So there should be the way to make it essentially attack everything, as we did see in the trailer. Do that. So yeah, we can sort of get to attack. Not that well. And it is meant to be able to do that, so I don't know what's happening there. Even more interesting, I can't get back on it for some reason. Okay. Oh, we were crouched. Is that why? No. Okay, so apparently if you're actually attacking stuff, you can't actually get back into it. That's interesting to find out as well. As is, I don't exactly. I do know some of the abilities, but I don't know fully about them. That's why, as is, I am just testing these. So that was that one. So with the fire absorb, it's different to when you have it as I actually probably shouldn't have done that, but I couldn't transfer it back. So with the fire absorb, when you're taming it, is you fill up the meter and then you absorb essentially the, I suppose, fire souls, so to speak. And that is essentially the fire absorb. I will show it properly if I can find something around here. Fire boost, what's that? It's so pretty much nearly all the fire abilities do need the flame, except for the fire flame leap. That was that then. Not actually very different, but actually different to the fire shadow mains. There we go. So this perfect thing. So you do that's, as we can see, that absorbs its essentially fire souls, and then when you kill them, we get even more, which is pretty damn cool. As is, I'm considering coming over to the center actually to just grab some for Scorched Earth. See, I'm sort of just standing on that. I reckon these would go amazing over there. Okay. Actually, they would actually probably be almost essentially perfect for the dragon boss. Actually, come to think of it. So yeah, that was the. Where's that at? T-Rex? Somewhere. So you've done the flame absorb, flame boost. What's that one going to be? Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, yeah, so you just go a little bit faster, not too much. That doesn't really seem to be very fast. Honestly, it's only a little bit faster, I would say. Not the greatest. And now for actually another test. So yeah, the higher level dinos seem to be the more souls you essentially get from them. Fire leap, we've already seen that one. Flame trail, obviously what it sounds like, just hold left and it essentially sparks the ground. Pretty cool one actually, it does last a little bit. And then our melee stuff, and then yeah, you can hide the keys for it. So that's pretty much all of their abilities, as is not too different from the Shadow Mane, but at the same time being quite different. I personally think they should, well, if they end up adding more variants of this, I mean, this is technically just a reskin of the Shadow Mane, but again, different. You can't actually hold aim leap like the Shadow Manes can. They do come in different colors. Sort of like you can see there. I mean, my one's purple. Pretty cool. These. Now, obviously, you can't absorb the souls pretty much with another Shadow or Fire Mane. And so that there is their flame trail type of thing. So if we do actually this. Okay, so we are back here. So yeah, as it's still interestingly enough, I do find it is this lava thing like that. So they themselves are immune to lava. That's what I find interesting. So they are obviously immune to lava because they are essentially lava variants, but we are not. So if I jump, so luckily we're in that mode. But see, they even walk on lava. How cool is that? I personally think they're actually going to be pretty cool, and especially, well, to my knowledge, the cryo restrictions I think are coming off for having to be near the what do you call them, near the cryo fridges. So it's where it's a maybe. If we still do have those restrictions, then yeah, these would kind of be one of the best for caves, obviously, because again, they can just walk straight across lava, and they are pretty tanky. This one, what are we looking at? About I haven't really put anything in its points. And this one came out with so that's only like 19 odd points in the health, and that's nearly 3,000. So pretty good. Other than that, I don't think there are any more abilities to go over. I believe that is all. If there are any more, please let me know, because I don't know if there are any more. But yeah, I'll be interested to see what else we get with this, if there are any more changes. I personally can't wait to sort of breed some of these. I probably won't really be doing a center playthrough, but I probably will do a center, or a couple of things maybe on the center. I don't know. I'll still have to have a look around. I never really play on the center. But anyway, I hope everyone has enjoyed, and see everybody next time.